Oh, they killed Tino, bro. Oh, never mind, we're good. That was a bait? You actually burned her! I do love the fact that Cry, like, legitimately is the reason why there isn't a lot of bloodshed right here, because he's taught them not to kill people. If there's, like, innocents that could be in the crossfire. Liz is like, I have had enough of this. I'm getting my fan service one way or another, damn it. This man, nah, bro. This man dead ass came back with a fucking wife and army. But I've seen the light. It's fucking Liz over Tree. Liz is crazy too, and she beats up Best Girl sometimes a little too much, but I'm definitely more Team Liz after this. Our reign as king didn't last as long as I was hoping, but still. Oh my god, that's like 4 defense rings, right? They wanted to make that dragon into beef jerky. Everything would have died if they did that. I did cut him with a wooden sword, master. Now they got splinters inside their goddamn wounds. There's easier ways to hurt Tino that wouldn't be as bad. Oh no. It got worse. They're gonna fucking kill Tino going forward. The fact that as I'm about to start my Best Girl Liz supremacy, where I'm like, you know what, justice for Liz, we're gonna keep on the path, call her Best Girl, really give her the support she needs, because goddamn do these animators do her a disservice by drawing her like an anorexic grandma 9 out of 10 times. She then is on team Let's Kill Tino, and it's not even an exaggeration. They legitimately killed Tino. Now, does it free her from the frog spell? Sure, and if it was just that, it's a funny little gag. It's kind of a one-off, you know? Haha, they tortured poor Tino. They burnt her alive. Quite literally burned her alive. One of the worst ways to die, mind you. Even if it took a few seconds, imagine being a frog experiencing hellfire blaze, and then you go back to your normal body. That would scar most people, but hey, you know what? It's Tino, it's the Grieving Souls. We could push that aside as a one-off gag, and what do? Citri and Liz, they giggle. They got the demon eyes, so we can kill her for fun now. Now, I know it's been a little bit since we've properly seen the torture scenes with how they train Tino. They are straight up going to start turning her into a frog and killing her repeatedly. And the whole journey that we've had here on this vacation, as Cry likes to put it, has been Tino freaking out. We've gotten to a point that it kind of felt like Stockholm Syndrome, where she's like, you know what, maybe he's right, maybe I'm the weird one. It basically is like thinking your enemy, your kidnapper, is in the right all along. This poor girl is going to be more mind than a hentai girl, bro. And some tentacles. I don't think she's ready. Though I will say, Grieving Soul might be the only show that you can watch this year that has as much happening in a singular episode as it. Like, I don't even think some slapstick comedies move as fast as this, and not in a way that I'm criticizing, but it's really funny to think. We started an episode off with him in jail. 2 minutes later, he's king of the people who jailed him. We end up in a divorce arc where she realizes that he's a womanizer, and somehow we end back up with taming dragons and the bro, like, what are we watching in this show? It is amazing, but in 19 episodes, I've seen this show do more than many shows have done in their entirety of their runtime. And I'm even including full adaptations. I'm not even just talking about the shows that just didn't continue. It is brilliant, it is stupid. And honestly, the biggest question remains, how many rings were broke when he got tossed off during the divorce? Because I heard, I think, 4 snaps, and every time he landed and you heard that snapping sound effect, I'm pretty sure it was one of his protection rings breaking. This man, you know, I talk a lot of shit about Cry because it's fun, but unironically, without him, Grieving Souls would destroy the world. Whether it's them saying, hey, we can't hurt innocents in Crossfire because Cry told us no, but that should be common sense, but hey, at least something's keeping them in check. To everyone else, like, we have all but one member of Grieving Soul right now. I think, honestly, if you collect them all, it's like the Dragon Balls being summoned for one giant wish. Instead of one giant wish, it's just one Armageddon nuke going off. Brilliant. Of course, you got this far in the video, make sure you drop a like, show your support, subscribe if you happen to be new around here, and yes, Patrons, where you can catch my full live reactions to all these episodes and more. And hey, we're also doing a giveaway over on Patreon. If you join before the end of the month as a paid member on the basic or above tiers, you get entered in a 1-year giveaway to my Patreon. So if you do win, you get a full year membership courtesy of me. So consider supporting, it's a great time to do so. This show has been one of my personal faves in terms of pure entertainment. If memory serves, 9 months ago, like, or a year. I don't know. It's one of the two. Basically, it got announced as a split core, but it didn't really release as a split core, because usually split cores at maximum come out 6 months in between. But hey, you know what? We take what we can get. The show, it knows what it wants to be. It has an identity that is, without a doubt, 100% their own. And I think the only way you could honestly improve on perfection, which is kind of what the show is. I mean, sure, there's definitely things with animation and art that can be polished. I mean, I see what they do to Liz on a daily basis. Come on now, let's be better. But at the end of the day, the only way I think I could improve the show is if it became isekai. And I'm only half joking about that. Like, legitimately, there could be a story arc where they all get teleported to another world. And if that happened, we could then introduce them into Isekai Quartet. It basically would be a double whammy of greatness is all I'm saying. But it's just awesome. Like, the fact that when he pops up, because I really thought, I said it last week, okay, what's going to happen? He's jailed by the woman, the demon woman. He's somehow going to walk his way into success. She'll end up helping. And then, yeah, it will be probably an adultery kind of like, hey, you're cheating on us, cry, blah, blah, blah. Somehow we beat a couple people in an arena and we're upstairs saying Ryu, like that's all they said. Like their entire language is how many Ryus you say. Is the dumbest thing ever. I don't want to be a hater on someone's culture, but I gotta be a hater on them. We still don't even know where that's completely gonna go. I assume she continues to tag along and she'll end up in Grieving Soul before Tino does, which will probably just send her into the downward spiral. It's also really funny too because the whole Hot Springs dragon, they wanted to eat that as beef jerky. Cry said, hey, let's not be hasty. Because of that, the big dragon that was about to cause Armageddon left because you didn't kill their son or daughter. I don't know what gender the dragon is, but you get my point. And then when the other members of Grieving Soul get there, they deadass are doing the same shit as like Liz and them being like, hey, like Cry taught us to do blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'll use a wooden sword because Cry told me not to hurt people. And Cry's like, bro, you still nearly cut his arm off, and if anything, that's probably worse. And I kind of agree, a wooden sword cutting as deep as that man did, imagine all the broken splinters in his arm now. Or the fact that apparently Cry wrote a book. And I have to imagine the book was wrote as a way to keep an Armageddon witch from killing everyone, so maybe he came up with some stupid ideas like, yeah, turn your enemies into frogs. I don't know. Anything's better than a Megami explosion, and now we have a person taking it as gospel. I don't know how he's going to deal with them. To be honest, I don't know how he's dealt with them forever. I think at some point he will fake his death. I think he tried that, or he did something similar in season 1. I could be misremembering, or it's just theories I came up with. But at some point, it's not that he's going to purposely do it, right? But there's going to be an accident, or there's going to be a battle, and they're going to be like, oh my god, where's Cry? Did he get crushed under that boulder? And he's going to take that opportunity and run. And then obviously what will happen is they'll eventually find him. They'll come up with a headcanon of why he had to fake his death because of blah, blah, blah. And he'll be like, yep, that's me. And then, of course, he'll end up as leader of the entire guild organization and he'll just have more and more. The man deadass just tried to take a vacation. And at this point, I can't even blame him. Like, he's an idiot, but he's our lovable idiot. And I really appreciate the fact that he's legitimately the reason why the entire world probably isn't dead right now. Because without him keeping them all at bay, like, yes, is he doing a great job? No, but he's doing a better job than probably most. The world survives to live another day, you know what I mean? What are your thoughts down below? What do you think of this week's episode of Grieving Soul? And how terrified are you for Tino? And do you still agree with me? Release the Liz files, that's all I'm saying. Drop a like, those shows, support, subscribe if you're new around here. Patreon is, of course, full live reactions and other exclusives. Like, hey, I also like to give video shows to my wonderful patrons. So today we got Chris Ballew, Kevin Cav, Wendy, John Menger, Echo5257, Dustin Stack, and we also have Late Night Ridden. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and you'll have a good one.